Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wild. Today, I'm still running really late and behind. I actually look really tired in this shot right now. Oh my goodness. But that's not why I'm making this video today. I'm making this video because, well, one, yes, there's a delay on the video that I've been working on today. But that's not the point. The point is that there was something that happened today, and I don't know if I handled it right as someone who does gig work on a regular basis, and I want to know your opinion on this. So I go into Benihana, and just like any other day, I go in, put on my mask, whatever, go to the hostess and ask for the order. Hey, I'm picking up for, I don't even remember the name, but I remember it was a Grubhub order. And what ended up happening was their system wasn't synced and whatever, so they had a little bit of trouble finding the order. So they had to go in the back and look. Meanwhile, there was this woman that was kind of like standing back away from the counter. And then I was standing next to the hostess stand. Imagine me leaning on the counter like this. You can't see that, but imagine me leaning on the counter, side, like my hip to the side of the hostess stand, and just hanging out on my phone, waiting for the order to come in. Now, I'm standing there because I don't have the information on what's actually going on with this order. So I need to communicate with the hostess on this. Now, the hostess is also somebody who takes orders and puts them through on her end. And there's 3 stands for that here. Yes, it's a place where you can actually talk to one of 3 hostesses and have your orders placed. And it's a nice hibachi sushi place too, so I thought it was a lot. But that's not the point. The point is that I'm standing next to the hostess and trying to work this out. The woman comes from behind another customer to approach the stand. And what ends up happening is that she looks to me and asks me to move. I'm not in her way. I'm not causing her any disturbance. She's asking me to step away from the hostess. I don't know why. And so I just asked her, why? And she was saying because she didn't have a mask. I had a mask, she didn't have a mask. Because she didn't have a mask, that she wanted me to step away. Because of all the COVID nonsense. So, because you weren't responsible enough to bring in a mask, and you care so much about COVID, your decision here was to tell me that I had to move. Ask me to move away from the hostess stand. Because I'll tell you exactly what she saw on her end. She saw me approach the stand from a position of I was in front, she was on the line to place her order, and I approached the stand, and she saw someone cut in line. Meanwhile, that's actually my job to actually approach the stand exactly like that. The whole pick up here sign was there too. Also, she could have talked to the other 2 people to place her order as well. She chose to be upset with me. Now, what I did was just totally ignore her. I continued to just diddle on my phone and to communicate with the hostess about what was going on with this Grubhub order. I then picked up the Grubhub order and left. I don't know if it was if I should have just moved, but I didn't feel it was my responsibility to... I guess it wasn't really my responsibility to manage her, change who I was or what I was doing because she wasn't wearing a mask. And now, with all the COVID stuff, yes, I understand that. But you should have brought in a mask if you were actually that concerned. And that's another thing. If she was actually concerned, wouldn't she have just brought in a mask herself and just double back, grab the mask, bring it in? No. That's what I think it was more about. I cut the line in her eyes. Whereas that's actually my job, to go to the front and grab the order as quickly as possible and leave. So I'm not continuing to be in the way and obstructing the restaurant's ability to work by continuing to remain there. In the building, that is. But I want your opinion on that, because I don't know if that's how I should have handled it, but that's how I did handle that, and I will take responsibility for that. So with that said, thank you for watching. Thank you for understanding that I am just running so far behind. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.